When hinges creak in doorless chambers and strange frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, when the air is deathly still, that is the time ghosts are present, practicing their ghoulish delight. When cryptos creak and tombstones quake, spoons come out for a swinging wake, happy hearts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. Close your eyes and don't try to hide. Shrouded in a dark disguise. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. When cryptos creak and tombstones quake, spoons come out for a swinging wake, happy hearts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Getting batty.
What is up, everybody?
Hello. Good evening. It is the night that we've all been waiting for, where we get to announce the winner of April's Movies and Mayhem.
You're very somber tonight.
Dude, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I don't know why. Like, I got up early this morning to go to Cinema Wasteland, and I just didn't get enough sleep.
I forgot that was like today. It's so weird. Did you get anything good? Well, we'll save that because I'm sure you're gonna do a video. So
I got a couple books. I can't remember what they were now. I looked around for a long time, and there was stuff there that was cool that caught my eye. There was a guy who had like some claymation figures. I'll have to look up the name of his company. But I don't really like claymation, you know? So I kind of held off on that. I got a book called Midnight Graffiti that had a short story by Stephen King in it. And then Grady Hendrix, We Sold Our Souls. Grady Hendrix is the author of My Best Friend's Exorcism. Yeah. But it was $5, so I figured, sure, why not? I found a Laserdisc copy of Lobster Man from Outer Space.
Whoa!
SD Nemeth.
Yeah, get SD on there.
Hell yeah! I want to find the name of that guy though, because he has cool work. I just don't really like claymation. Clay Guy is his shop. Clay Guy fan page.
He does good work. I've seen a lot of his work. He's at Mad Monster every.
Oh yeah, it seems like he gets around. Hey, Anthony,
John has a trash, a Linnea Quigley trash on top of the tombstone where she's naked.
Yeah,
on top of like the Grayville thing, and he has it autographed by Linnea cool. 1 year. So he has that.
His stuff was cool. Like he had Pascal and a Gage, the Grady twins. Like he had some cool Stephen King pieces, but it's just like, you know, I don't know, man. Like
they're a little expensive to me.
Yeah, they're a little pricey
50 and higher. Yeah, but I mean, he hand does them all.
Exactly. The hard work he puts into it makes it worth it. Yeah. The thing that I saw that I LOL'd at, I giggled, was Carl York from Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
He was one of the guests, and he was wearing a button-up shirt that had like all over print of turtles on it.
That doesn't seem right somewhere.
Like I saw it and I was like, wait a minute.
Like, it'd be a better joke if they didn't actually murder a turtle. So
right. I was like, you're dirty, man. Yeah. Patty Mullen was there. Somebody else from Frankenhooker was there. I mean, it was cool, but it's just such a small.
Yeah, I'd like to meet Patty. She's mama.
Hey, come on up in August, man. She's gonna be at Ohio Terracon.
See if I can get a date.
Hell yeah. I don't know how many times I heard her say that poor woman.
Yeah, I mean, that's just her catchphrase. Just like how Felicia Rose, every picture she does that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, every time. That would be exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Say you see 300 people in one day, and it's a free photo with autograph.
But
so
what's crazy
that every day.
What blows my mind about Felicia Rose is she's amazing. This is not anything bad about her. She's a beautiful like soul. She's awesome. She's so kind. she always has a line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never seen a clips like Johnny Horror when he goes out to the conventions and shares his videos, like your videos when you've been at conventions, the conventions I've seen her at. She always has a line.
Yeah,
Like, that's
she's just very
impressive.
she's personable too. I mean,
Right.
she likes to talk. When we were in line when John got his curling iron signed,
Mm-hmm.
she loved it. She was like, "This is great." She's like, "Where'd you even find this?" Because he couldn't find a brand that she used in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
so he just said, "Okay, well, I know when the movie came out and when it was filmed." So he found the best he could of a curling iron. I mean, he still had the original like early '80s box and everything.
Yeah.
So she signed the curling iron on the metal part, and she just loved it. And she's like, "Listen, we've got to take a picture." And then she was like, "You brought something for me to sign. I'll have a great story because this is the first curling iron I've ever signed.
That's
I
cool.
want you to select a picture, and I'm going to sign it for you because I want to
That's
give
really
you
cool.
something." And I was like, "That's." So we walked
And
with
you
a
can tell
autograph.
she
Really very cool.
shared that picture on her socials. She had to have.
I don't know if she did or not.
I bet she did, because like it I remember him getting that sign. Remember you telling me about that?
Yeah.
And then from then on, it was like people were bringing her curling irons left and right. John paved the way.
Well, yeah. But it was just cool. And then the experience before that, somebody brought her like a very expensive purse as a gift. It was like some friends of hers that was in the area. It was just she is. I could see why she could have a line because
Yeah.
she was like Sleepaway Camp is her biggest. She's been in some other little stuff.
The barn.
Yeah, and yeah,
I
whatever.
have that
That was a
paddle
rough
I
movie.
have. The paddle I have signed by all of them. I laid it out for all them to sign it, and then they signed it out of order. So there's this big open spot that I need to get somebody else to sign, and there's a couple Sleepaway Camp members that like pop up randomly, but sending that fucking ore to get it, like, I mean, really the only consignment I go through is Johnny Horror. So sending an ore out to him to get it signed just seems like
Yeah,
such a pain in the ass. So I haven't had a chance, but I'm still like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that to him. Which I see
yeah.
him in the
To
chat
lug that thing
working.
around. Yeah. What is
Yeah.
up, Gianni? He gave me some advice. Like I messaged him and talked to him about like how do you do your consignments because I'm doing
Mhm.
that small consignment for just those two people that's going to be at our convention, and I just wanted to know, what's the best way that you do things, and he gave me some good advice, and I'm very appreciative that he was open about it and just told me like
He's
this is
got
how I.
that
Yeah.
marker book of madness.
Oh yeah, like
No
his
ores.
pro artist kit marker.
Well, damn. There goes my consignment. Did you say the barn was terrible?
I didn't like it. We watched it. It might have been because of there was other stuff going on. I didn't actually like sit down and like give my full attention, but I don't. As I remember, I wasn't a huge fan of it.
They had at Cinema Wasteland today, that the production company or whatever that did it was there, and they had a novelization of it. I was like, oh, that's tempting, but they like ignored the shit out of me. I was standing like right in front of them, and they just like looked through me like I was invisible. So I was just like, all right, I'll just go fuck myself. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give you my
Let me.
money anyway.
Yeah. I've had that happen, a few times, and it's just it puts you off wanting to buy anything from them, no matter how bad you'd like to have it. Um, if they are not communicative or attentive to you as like you walk up, it makes you not want to buy from them. You're
But
like,
there's a fine line, because there's
yeah,
also like, if you jump on me as
too
soon as I'm
attentive.
there, I'm
Yeah,
like, whoa,
yeah,
I'm not buying anything. Like, I don't know. I realize like I'm a hard person to sell to, and you know this. Johnny Horror knows this. Like, I'm untrusting too, so it takes a lot for me to trust somebody. So if they start talking to me, I'm like, "What's your game here? What's your angle? Why are
what
you
do you want?
talking to me?"
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
when I do events, when people walk by, you know, it's hard for me sometimes because when we do events, it's right after I get off work. So I've been at work and I've already been up for, 15, 16 hours. So I'm a little tired. And then we have to drive to wherever. So I'm sitting at an event. So I'm kind of like, my energy's spent. And putting out any kind of, uh, social interaction, it puts like you expel a lot of energy when you do that. it's easier for
Right.
some people. For me, it exhausts me. But after you're done with a few customers, you're like, man, I'm tired. But every once in a while, I'll do my best to put on a bit of a smile and be like, hey, how you doing? And that's as far as I go. And then if they stand for like more than 2 or 3 minutes staring at like one area, I'll be like, oh, is there something I can help you with? I'll answer any questions you want. Or if I see them looking at the autographs, I'll let them know that they're all, Beckett or JSA certified and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't jump down their throat of like, hey, did you see this? Hey, you have this T-shirt on. Do you think this? Like I give it a minute.
Yeah, I got that today. Like the company that did I can't think what it's called now. Buried in something, the history of Pet Cemetery documentary. They were there, and he was like, "Oh, if you got that shirt, you must love Pet Cemetery. You need to buy this." It's like I don't really do hard media unless it's books. Like really, the whole time I was there, I was like, I was looking for Fortress on DVD, and I was looking for books. Now I know I can get Fortress. Like Uncle Ed and I sent him a message.
Oh, I was about to say
asking
you
if he
should
could keep
ask
an eye out
Uncle
for
Ed.
me.
Yeah.
I sent him a message, and he sent me a link to like Amazon and Etsy. Like I know I can get it there, but I kind of want to support like small business on it. Johnny Horror and Papa Goss in the chat there. We had Anthony there a minute ago.
We appreciate you
pals
guys.
all up there.
I know Chesley and my niece are watching it in the living room. I'm pretty sure on the big screen.
I think we just announced everybody who's watching us. Emily upstairs, I believe, watching us. Cujo.
Yeah. But yeah, what you should have told me, but like, I never heard of it. Like Pet Cemetery, what's that?
Yeah, and then somebody like, I also when random people call me out about something, like even politely, I'm always like, nah, stage fright. Like, dude was like, "Where'd you get that shirt?" Like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Where'd you get that
Gutter
cheese,
Garbs?
Danny?
Like, look at the tag. I don't know what to tell you. I think Gutter Garbs. I don't know.
Now, have you ever been called out for any YouTube stuff? Like somebody have seen you on YouTube and you're like, oh, hey, you're Josh's Hoarder Corner. Have you ever?
Only at Chiller. We got that at Chiller. Or I got that at Chiller, but
yeah.
What about you?
Was it because it was Johnny Horror?
He did. Well, there was a couple others. I feel like a jerk. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Someone from the Mystery Box Bunker.
Yeah. Other than my very close encounter with the guy that used to work at Loot Crate.
Yeah.
You bailed on me.
My bad.
When I was going to get into a fight, and Josh is just like, "Oh, they're having a conversation. I'm going to go." No one, noticed me from YouTube. But when I go to Mad Monster, since I went, for I don't know, like it's like 6 years now or almost 7, and I do videos on Mad Monster itself, and then my haul from Mad Monster. I have people holler at me and just say, "Hey," and even people that have worked there, like that, help the volunteer basically and help with celebrities. They remember me, so I'm like, "Yeah, I'll give you a sticker and pin if you stop. If you can stop me long enough from going from point A to point B and stuff like that." But never been like, "Hey, I need an autograph."
I meant to take some of my pins to Cinema Wasteland and forgot. I should probably hold on to them for Ohio Terracon anyway.
Yeah.
There's someone going to tell you. You just reminded me of it. I forgot. Shit. What was it? It was not necessarily important, but whatever. So you want to talk about what we were voting on?
All right. Yeah, we have completely neglected the point we're here today, everyone.
Hey, read the scroll.
Hey,
we are going to chat a bit and then announce the winner. Bear, rawr,
do that in. Yeah, do that in a little bit. We decided to do like sci-fi horror, like sci-fi alien type of horror, and it dawned on me there was 2 good ones that don't get enough.
Dawned of the Dead on him.
Yeah, enough appreciation or like attention, and then Josh actually threw one out that I have never watched, and then one I absolutely hate.
So I want to point out, I'm not a themes guy.
Yeah.
When Chuck
I don't know
says
why we started on these things.
This was not my doing.
Well, it was a we, as in he went along with it. So I appreciate him. Like we don't have to do themes every time. It was an idea, and then there was 2 movies I thought about. I'm like, oh well, if you want to do this, we can. Next time we won't have a theme. We'll just go crazy. Or if you guys want to go to the Facebook page and just throw out some like ideas of maybe some themes, or maybe stuff like that.
Here's what sucks. Facebook has really put it to us.
Yeah.
Like the
We used to
changes
get hundreds
Facebook
of
made
votes.
recently has really bent us over in the worst way possible. Like we cannot do polls on our personal pages anymore. And that used to be how we got our votes. Like we were able to share it across tons of groups. And even if it was people who were like, I don't know who you two jokers are, I'm going to vote anyway. Like we would get quite a few votes. And now Facebook decided that we can't share this live stream to our individual Facebook pages anymore. We can't share the polls on our individual pages anymore. So it really sucks. Like it's a huge bummer, because this was something that we got a lot of good interaction with for our polls. And now it's like, now you got to join the Facebook group. And from there, you'll be able to vote and all that. Emily did suggest, and I've seen other pages do this, where we would share like the 4 pictures of the movies. And then it's like heart react for this one, laugh react for this one, thumbs up for this one, and angry face for this one, whatever. Yeah. And I've seen a lot of pages do that, and then you can share it to groups and everything. So that may be something to experiment with in the future.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, from our personal pages, that might not be too bad of an idea. And then I mean, we can even still do the poll on Movies and Mayhem, and just calculate the numbers that way to get more votes. Yeah. But if you're ready, we can announce the winner.
Born. So are we just going to dive right into it? Just not rip the Band-Aid off? Not even tell them what the choices were?
Okay. The choice, you'll
give us the
let's
history.
Hear your choices first. Yeah, let's hear your choices first.
I saw the signs. That was my first choice. M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan. Fantastic director. Like, I really think M. Night Shyamalan was ahead of his time. I really think that he crawled so A24 could run. Mm-hmm. I really think if A24 would have gotten started earlier, they would have picked up so many of his movies. So yeah, Signs with Joaquin Phoenix, Mel Gibson, great movie. And then 2014's Extraterrestrial, which I've never seen either, but it looked good.
Yeah. Well, my issues with Signs is I didn't like it. When M. Night, threw out his first huge hit, which was
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
Excellent movie.
It was groundbreaking, and like it blew people's minds, and like the twist, and you're like, oh, like fucking Robot Chicken does, what a twist. Like that whole skit they did with M. Night Shyamalan. It was a good movie. And then
excellent movie.
Unbreakable with
Bruce Willis.
Why am I blanking on? Yeah, Bruce Willis. That was a good movie. And I enjoyed, Split and Glass, and so I enjoyed those movies. But whenever he got those two, I think The Sixth Sense really blew him up, and he kind of didn't know where to go. He was like, let's do this movie and this movie. And then he did Village. And then he did
I don't know what Johnny's comment means. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. It's my hair. Listen, I got the haircut. Why are you taking so long to comment on my haircut? I've had it for like 2 weeks now.
I don't know.
It's a fresh cut.
Did you get a lollipop?
It's a skin fade. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It might be because of how I slept today and didn't do nothing with it. You better shut up, Johnny.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please continue.
I look like
you got roasted.
I got like I look like one of the Lollipop Guild, But
oh, boy.
Yeah, thanks for making me self-conscious. I appreciate it. So I'm worried about my hair all the time. Like I
have a mullet, man. I have a mullet. You're fine.
Yeah, I used to just shave my head all the time. Then I got with Chesley, and she wanted hair, so then I did that like middle slick back style. And I wanted to restart before the wedding, and I went to this barber. And this is the first time I've been to a barber in probably 15 or 16 years.
He did say looking
And-
good. It was a compliment. You know, Johnny
Yeah.
is not a mean person. It was a compliment.
He was just hoping that they gave me candy.
But continue though. I really didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good. Because I saw him comment, but I wasn't done with my train of thought. He did very well, but then he brought stuff out like Lady in the Water and The
That
Village.
one I've never watched. I've
and-
never heard good things about it. Yeah, The Village.
yeah,
I
it's,
loved The Village.
I didn't.
I haven't
I
heard
got
of
up
many
and
people
walked
that
out.
did. I don't think I've ever met anybody who loves that movie, but I remember watching it and being like just blown
Yeah.
away, like thinking it was so amazing.
Joe Blow Horror is a YouTube page, and they do tons of videos. And I probably like 2 weeks ago, I watched a video on like a little in-depth thing on The Village. It was about 18 minutes, and just how it was adapted from a book and stuff like that, and how it was just as soon as they revealed, spoiler for a very old movie, because I watched this when I was like 18, so it's got to be close to 20 years old now. When they have revealed that the monsters were just them in costumes to keep them inside the village, I was like, nope, I'm out.
I don't know, like something about it was like, to me, it was just like, oh my gosh, they're really going above and beyond to keep this story alive.
Yeah.
Like, they're really, was it Adrian Brody in that?
Yep.
I just remember his nose.
Yeah, he
But-
plays a slow, someone that has a mental deficiency.
Yeah, I just remember like everything about that movie is the pieces fell into place, like blowing my mind. Like, this is excellent, and that's how I felt about Signs too, and The Happening. Like, The Happening, I thought was an excellent movie as well. The Visit, I love The Visit. I just made Emily watch that with me not long ago, and
Yeah, it's just I don't know what it is. Like I said, I liked his first two really good takes.
I'm really excited because his daughter is releasing a movie this year.
Yeah, which hopefully it's just not because she's riding off his name.
And that's what
Hopefully
I'm
she's got a little bit.
right. That's what I'm curious about, is to see Ashana.
But I really liked how you said you remembered his nose, because I could just see feature also starring Adrian Brody featuring his nose. Could be a really great intro like credit.
The Watcher.
And yeah, that's coming out. That's one of his. He has one or two movies coming out.
That's his daughter's name. His daughter's movie, The
Yeah.
Watcher.
And I think that's based off of an old movie, maybe.
I'm not sure.
It's been such a long time. My selections were the amazingly beautiful and talented Jamie Lee Curtis in Virus, alongside Donald Sutherland. And I enjoyed that one, and no one ever talks about that one. And Deep Rising are two really good movies around the same time period. And the other movie I put up is with Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill, and it is Event Horizon.
I'm just saying, if we need to do themes all the time, maybe one of the themes should be movies Chuck hasn't seen, so we can get that like initial reaction.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a fresh take right now, because I was thinking about doing a video. We know who the Soka sisters are, right?
Yeah,
The
That's
two
what's aside from
twin
them
horror
back
directors.
here.
Okay. They released their love letter to Night of the Living Dead called Festival of the Dead.
Dear
is
Night of the
free.
Living Dead,
And
I love
my
you.
buddy Scott messaged me, and I answered. I was like, yeah, man. He's like, I wanted to get everybody's take on it. Have you seen it? It's free on Tubi if you want to go watch it, called Festival of the Dead. Don't watch it. It is bad. And I said, if this was a love letter to Night of the Living Dead, they wrote it on toilet paper and then wiped their ass with it.
Oh, I like
I
that though.
said it
That's
was-
it's a really clever review though. I like that.
It's not good. It's just the acting, the CGI, the practical effects, the story. It's not good.
Well, I will say, on the note of the Soska sisters, Patrick von Smithenstein of Body Scare, one of the products that Body Scare had for a while was a line that was done with the Soska sisters, and it came with, because I guess they're into like witchy stuff and things of that nature, and it came with like a signed box. So I have like the signed box up here.
That's cool.
Is everybody ready to see our winner? Can I get a thumbs up from literally anybody?
Come on, just one, and we'll announce it and we'll go away.
I was just hoping Chuck would be the one to do it. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's see. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then hey, there's a thumbs up. Pow, and it's over here.
Yeah, our winner is Upside Down.
At 0300 this morning, TDRS picked up an automated navigation beacon.
If you can't tell already, it Signs didn't win.
Signs, yeah, it's Signs.
This is incredible. It's the Event Horizon.
Oh my gosh,
She's come back.
dinosaurs!
Event Horizon is the culmination of a secret
That's right,
government
space
project to create a
dinosaurs.
spacecraft capable of faster than light flight. The ship doesn't really go faster than light. What it does is it creates a dimensional gateway that allows
Yeah, he's
it to
gonna-
jump
he's gonna explain-
instantaneously
he's gonna
from
explain
one
one
universe to another light years away.
Light years away.
Where's she been for the last 7 years, Doctor?
We got handsome fucker.
That's what we
He's handsome too.
We're here to find out.
7 years in deep space.
There were 18 people on board the ship when it disappeared. I want them all accounted for. Opening outer door.
It came back, abandoned.
Any crew? Negative. This place is a tomb.
But it didn't come back alone.
Oh shit! This is a really long trailer.
How long is it?
Like, does the movie feel this long?
Beyond the boundaries of our universe.
Wasn't that guy an alien?
Knows where it's been. And what it's brought
Could have
back
been.
with it.
No, was he in the movie Aliens?
Oh man,
Listen, the reactions are getting
you're asking the wrong one.
What are you telling me? That this ship is alive?
Maybe Stephen King will make an appearance at Mad Monster.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I can talk to Giant Horror and he'll handle that.
My fears.
Vacate. I want off this ship.
Can't leave.
Well, since I heard he wasn't going to be there, I'm thinking Mad Monster though, his backup
Yeah.
plan. Whoa! All right, so we just saw something explode in space, and I was always led to believe that in space no one can hear you scream. So,
Well, that's Scream. That not explode.
So that is our winner, Event Horizon from 1997.
Now you got to go in with
Fantastic.
an open mind, Josh. You got to go in with an open mind.
I've seen it.
Have you seen Event Horizon?
Yeah. I think my dad rented it, and I remember because isn't there like a sex scene where they're floating?
Maybe. It's been a long
I'm
time
pretty
since
sure-
I've seen it.
I'm pretty sure there is because I remember watching it with my dad in like 1997. It would have been 12, and just being like,
Boobies.
yeah. Let's see what else. What other things?
Like I have that
happened
really
in
nice Shout Factory release on Blu-ray here.
Physical media.
Gotta love
North Hollywood shootout. 2 robbers wearing Kevlar body armor, armed with illegal modified 56S rifles.
Yes, Johnny. It is. It does have Frozen Jason, but it's just an Easter egg. He's in the background.
Wait, really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did read. I remember reading that. Yeah. Huh. JR, now you got to watch it. You got to come back next Saturday to discuss it with us. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember watching it, but it has been, and it's on Amazon Prime now too. I saw it last night on there and was like,
Cool.
hell yeah, I don't got to pay for it.
I was going to say, I think it was either on, it may have been on Paramount or Peacock is one of the other streaming services it was on. It was on the
Princess
good old
Diana.
cock. So
Princess Diana died in 1997.
no, Princess Diana was murdered.
Truth.
Just saying, my hot take.
So we mentioned something. I don't want to go into detail on it because it was a hot topic, and we don't need to bring it up again. There is a convention. I don't even know if I can call it a convention. There's a conference. I don't know. A Stephen King convention happening in Vegas in like October. And it has no like ties to him. They're just saying it's a Stephen King convention, right? And now they're teasing like a huge special guest that the people throwing it are super excited about and they can't wait to see it. And I'm like, yo, is Stephen King actually going to be at your convention? Like, I doubt it, but also
Maybe it's Clancy Brown.
Dude, I can't think of like, I don't know. I can't imagine him doing something like that, but you know, I'm sitting here like it's $150 to go, and then I got to pay for Vegas and all that, so I don't want to do it. But if they announce him, like,
You would do it. I think you would fly anywhere if they're like, Stephen King's going to show up for 3 days.
Dude, I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna watch Event Horizon, and is it next Saturday that we're gonna do this?
Here in 7 days, we will see you guys again to talk about it.
It's gonna be we're doing back-to-back weekends this month because we have some shizzle going on for Rizzle, and we need to make sure that we are
a very important birthday, and then after that, I have a weekend-long convention I have to help run. So
that's right. He's gonna be hanging out with Sean Patrick Flannery from the blockbuster movie Powder and Saw 3D.
Yeah, it was like it's Saw 3D, but it's like number 6 or something, 5 or 6 in this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
and
it's called 3D, but it's
It is my wife's birthday, Papa Goss. See you. Okay, so Johnny Horror somehow always ends up being the one to find every single mistake I make in life, especially when it comes to me trying to schedule things. When I put the wrong time, when I copy and paste the wrong headings, like he always finds it, and he's like, "Yo, did you mean this day?" So politely, but I'm always like, "Gosh," and I appreciate that because it's like I need to fix it, but every time. Thoughts on Abigail? I am stoked to see Abigail. I think that movie looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's a very like heisty type of movie, and with just the vampire ballerina idea, I'm very excited. Too bad. So a lot of people don't know, but Chesley went to school for theater and the arts and stuff, so she's actually getting to like, I guess I don't know what the word for it is, but she'll get on to me, but help run a show that week that it comes out. So she'll be busy doing the show all that week. So when it releases, I won't be able to go see it because she wants to see it too. So we gotta wait. But I would like to see it.
Yeah, that's when I'll probably go see opening week. Rusty Trombone is here. Hello, Rusty Trombone. Did a fantastic unboxing of the Audio March Productions box.
Yeah. It looked like a great box. I just didn't have the 125 to lay down on it. So
yeah.
It was well worth the price because I mean, just all the 3D print stuff
absolutely,
and all
absolutely the time that goes into it.
Yeah, and he called me out. Not this Zobi box, but last Zobi box when there was a Signs T-shirt in it. I said I really prefer T-shirts in the box because I know they've done bags or something else. I said T-shirts, and then he says he prefers T-shirts, pulls T-shirts out, and says I'm probably not going to wear this T-shirt.
I saw that. I LOL'd so hard, man.
I was like, well, it's Signs, so I don't much care.
3 is coming out. That's cool. I mean, like, is it going to tie into the TV show at all, or is it just going to continue? Well, I guess I can't remember if the TV show is a prequel or not.
I have not seen the TV show. I actually saw just the first Wolf Creek. I haven't watched the second one.
It's pretty good. The Wolf Creek movies were good, and the show was too.
Well, if it's like The Purge, the TV show was kind of bad on The Purge.
I like The Purge so much.
I like the Purge series.
Great, but
yeah, I mean, it's getting about that time if you're ready to skedaddle.
Is it?
I'm glad we got to talk to everybody.
Skedaddle, skadoodle.
I know you're tired.
Dude, yeah, I'm exhausted. But I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this. Happy Dad Death Row Records inspired grape seltzer.
Oof.
And I'm gonna also point out one of my favorite dad things I said. It happened today as the kids were tromping down the stairs. I said unto them, when you come down the stairs like that, it sounds like you're trying to flatten them out so you can install your own slide to get to from upstairs to downstairs. It's not going
And
to
they
work.
said-
Stop doing that. They looked at me like I was an idiot, but I thought it was hilarious.
I've tried. I think it was the Smirnoff seltzers. The seltzers I want to get a hold of. I can't freaking get around here in West Virginia. Is the Mountain Dew seltzers?
Oh, they're not that good.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind though.
So you sent some to Johnny. It's the Liquid Death.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. I've tried it. Not a fan.
What kind did you try?
We tried. She got this. She got the tea,
Yeah.
and I got the lime and the melon, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, because we found them at Five Below, and because they were just single cans. I hadn't been able to find just single cans. I didn't want to buy a whole, pack and not like them. And it was a good thing I didn't, because when I tasted them, I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of you being able to taste the carbonated water over anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like Walmart makes a carbonated water that's like 89 cents. It's super cheap, and that has a good flavor to it. Even though it's carbonized water, it has a pretty good flavor. Kind of like Canada Dry. Like that's carbonized water, carbonated water. But I like the taste of it. This, to me, it was just too strong of carbonation in the water.
I like Liquid Death. I don't really like the lime one, but I like most of the other ones. The teas are okay. I'm looking at the chat here too. The first two Wolf Creeks were great. Yeah, I agree. I didn't even feel the earthquake. You're closer to Jersey. You feel it?
No, I am. I think I might be a little bit further than you down. I'm more south.
True. I like Johnny's
so,
post that everything was all the stuff that he was sent survived.
Yeah.
John Rusty Trombone says, "What do we think about the Friday the 13th and Halloween TV series coming out?" I'm really curious about the Friday the 13th one.
Yeah.
The Halloween one, I don't know if that one's ever going to see the light of day.
I just don't see how you could stretch, and they're wanting to make it a prequel, as in like Camp Crystal Lake. So what are they going to do? Are they going to do Jason when he's young? Are they going to do? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
They should have done something better with the franchise. So just try to throw it into a TV show.
Johnny, I'm glad you're okay, man. Like, I'm glad that it seems like it really seems like with the earthquake, like people felt it, but it didn't really like damage much of anything that I heard. So where we're at in Ohio, we're in like total full totality or whatever for the eclipse, and we're expecting like
craziness.
They're expecting so many people to see to head in and just converge on us basically for it. So I'm really curious to see how that plays out.
I know that they've put out a warning to not buy any mysterious looking plants that appear.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Little Shop of Horror joke.
I thought so, but at the same time, I was like, man, I'm sorry. I thought
You're
that it
good.
was. I got us the glasses and stuff to watch it, but Emily and I are both working that day. But we'll be working from home, so hopefully we can sneak out and stare at the sky with our bare eyes.
Well, yeah, that's how you always do it. I heard you get superpowers that way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Why be boring? All right.
What do you got going on, Josh?
What do I have? I don't really have anything going on right now. We're going to be doing the panels. I have a panel I'll be doing at Ohio TerraCon. I'm bouncing around some ideas of what I want to do. I really want it to be something interactive. I don't want it to just be me up there talking about whatever. Like, I want it to be like a conversation with people. Like, how did you get into collecting? How did you get into collecting? Like, what's important to you? How do you display your collectibles? How do you take care of them? So I'm wanting to do something like that, but I don't know if that's ever really been done on a panel before. Mm-hmm. So I can't decide if it's a smart move or if it's going to make me seem like egotistical, like do what I say kind of shit. Like I'm trying to figure all that out, but I have plenty of time to figure it out.
Well, the good thing about panels is it's whatever no one watches. Make it.
I'm sorry. I'm just
like doing Kazakon for a while now, and I've done I did 2 panels. They were all Dungeons and Dragons type panels, and then I did 2 horror trivia panels and stuff like that through my time there. that panel is whatever you want to make it. If you want to make it a game show, make it a game show. If you want to make it just a straight Q&A with whoever's in there sitting with you, do that.
And
make sure you have an extra mic and stuff like that. And
there's gonna be panels for that, for like interviews with the guests and stuff. A game show could be fun though. That could be cool.
Yeah, I know. Bruce Campbell sells his out every time because he does his fan game show every time he goes.
And I will also point out, SigsCon Marketing posted like 5 hours ago that they spent a few hours updating their official website and asking for folks to check it out. So head on over to sigscommarketing.com and let them know what you think of the new website.
Yeah, definitely give your feedback on that one. I'm pretty excited. Mad Monster announced Juliette Lewis, the Grady twins, and James Masters from Buffy. So that's pretty cool. I'm like very excited to see what direction they go, because they went Smallville heavy in February.
Yeah,
so maybe they'll go Buffy heavy. And we did say that Sarah Michelle Gellar is out of the question. Like people, you shouldn't do conventions.
Right.
But then I said, well, they no matter the controversy behind him, they did get Kevin Spacey, and he is quite a large star comparatively. I said, so, sky's the limit compared to some. Like, they could get.
How much would she charge? I'd love to get her on my I Know We Did Last Summer piece.
I don't know. Even who knows which direction they're going to go. Or they could go heavy on
The Shining.
The Shining. We'll get a few people from there. Shelley Duvall has kind of made a resurgence with a few things. So I was reading Chesley's.
I saw that too. I've interrupted you so many times, and I was trying not to this time. It was hard. It was hard. I will definitely keep that in mind. That's a great idea. A game show could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, get you some little, like, you can get those little weird buzzers, like those little slap buzzards and stuff like that, and do you a little horror game show, like a horror trivia game show. Model it after the Jeopardy, like the Daily Doubles, and like how they have to answer in the form of a question or stuff like that.
Yeah, that could be fun. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I know Emily could help me whip together some kind of game board too.
Yeah, get you like a little get you a board and just get you some of those string lights and put around it, so they trace around it and be like, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Huh. I'll have to marinate on that. What else you got? You got CosCon happening. What else you got going on?
Yeah, end of April. That's about it. I got a few videos that are still slated to come out. I released my top 5 11 by 14s today.
Oh, 14. Sorry.
Yeah, 11 by 17s is coming. It's already filmed and set up. I showed off the Thanksgiving trio that came in. And I know you already did a video on yours. I think that's all I got set up to come out right now. And then I did need to do the miscellaneous top 5 video. Somebody actually commented on that video, like that's one of their favorite series that I've done of like my top 5s, like Funkos, 8x10s. So
nice. Yeah. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, I release a vinyl unboxing and discuss the band. Nobody watches them but Uncle Ed, and he tends to hate all of them. So.
Well, he's there, I guess. It's like you have that person in the background. They show up to every show, but they're like, boo, boo. It's like, listen.
What? You haven't watched his Monster Mania 58 video?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Listen, I've got swamped down with videos. I haven't caught up on Josh's. Is there something special I'm supposed to see?
Hold on. I know we need to wrap it up, but hold on one second. Let me.
Because I will cut this right now and go watch it.
No, wait, you just.
Because I'm an a-hole for not watching it.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me.
While he's looking that up, Johnny, have you met Juliette Lewis, and do you have her prices? Because there's a Dust Till Dawn piece I want to get her to sign. They got quiet. Live reaction.
He knows what I'm doing. All right. She's 80.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Are you ready for
I know
this?
her profile, her
When she
photo-
decides to show up.
At least there's not boxes in between us.
Yeah, no shit. This is one of the greatest intros I've ever seen. And I'm not even, like, I'm not lying. This is really fucking
Oh, it is very cool.
That,
For clothes that twist
it gets better.
at Bold 3 detergent plus fabric soap.
This one had two of my favorite franchises out there. Child's Play and Predator. What's up, sweetheart? Johnny Horter in the house. Those are two of my absolute favorites. Predator is someone like
Spray relief.
His name is Johnny Horror on
Horror
YouTube.
Mama.
Take care of labor.
You don't want to die.
Chuck has already told you all of this. I'm just repeating it for those who didn't get here in time. Johnny Horror. I'm just kidding, buddy. You know I love you. I don't know, man.
Call toll free.
Hey, what's up, Johnny Horror?
What movie?
Oh man, we got Johnny Horror up in the house. What's going on, man? I love your videos at the conventions and stuff like that I've seen.
So it's very good. So I want you to subscribe to his channel, Johnny Horror, link below.
I'll give you a channel. Pop your piece around the track if you get nails and more nails.
Oh, thank you, Johnny Horror.
We now continue
You almost choked her to death.
Man.
I'm putting a link to Johnny Horror's YouTube channel. He puts out some killer stuff as well.
Oh, funky colors.
How much did you have to pay Wet Movie to say that? But yeah. What is up, Johnny Horror?
Did you just call me a whore?
I hurt my feelings. Call me a lady.
Impossible.
Game a double big tune and it is virtually.
But I want to point out, Johnny Horror. John is a great person, awesome guy. He was doing some consignment stuff, so he came through and he brought you multiple pieces to sign.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes.
So he said Lynn
She
was the
remembers that
perfect
pain in the
guest at
ass.
Chiller. She was so thoughtful and reassuring on placement, etc., and you were a wonderful experience.
Oh.
I don't know how many conventions he goes to a year,
A lot.
but he has some crazy stories to tell. So he's someone to listen to. And he says you were awesome. He means it.
After the honeymoon, but when I got back and I found out that he'd stolen Ben, lies had gotten all of us into so much trouble.
Oh, really? That's kind of
Yeah, like number one is the
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
All right. That is some of the best editing that I've seen. Like, I absolutely love, and I just knowing how long it took me to make like a 1-minute clip for like that CSR video. I can't imagine how much time it took him to do all that.
but it was worth it. Did you call me?
Like, dude, when I watched that the first time, I lost it and I have yet to find it. It was hilarious.
I apologize for it taking me so long to watch it.
I'm glad we were able to do it here tonight.
Good. Yeah,
but
it was good. And just looking at the old videos of me and you, I look really rough whenever I have my beard and hair grown out. I look bad.
No.
I look dirty and bad.
No. You're a sweet baby angel and we all appreciate and love you.
Oh, yeah. If I shaved my beard completely, he'd be like, oh, look at that. Look at that baby.
Same. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by tonight. Do the whole thumbs up, all that, like and subscribe nonsense. And we will see you next Saturday.
Appreciate you guys. Especially Johnny. We love you.
Absolutely.
All right. Y'all have a good night.